This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
This is the Noon Barbados Today update for Wednesday, January 22nd, 2014. I'm Dawn Paris. The dispute between the Barbados Workers Union and the Barbados Water Authority is a step closer to settlement. BWU General Secretary Sir Roy Trotman says since the discussions under the chairmanship of Labour Minister Dr. Esther Bayosuku last year, the two sides have been working behind the scenes and the talks have been bearing fruit. He says they've reached some agreement on issues related to the Ionics project. The union had not been happy that the BWA was bringing in outside labour instead of using its own workers to lay 3 new mains for the project, which will take water to areas which do not already have supply.
In the intervening period between the last meeting last year and the meeting now, our delegates, under our instructions and the support, were able to sit down with the acting general manager and some of his management people and to trash out the details without the attitudes which were previously brought by the board, so much so that it did not take us very long to reach an agreement at the level of the membership of the management and the executive of the union regarding what will be the basis for commencing the Ionics program.
But Sir Roy says there are still several other areas of concern which have not yet been settled. If a local disaster official has his way, students at primary and secondary schools would have one more subject to study: disaster management and response. Chairman of the St. James Central District Emergency Organization, Selwyn Brooks, says it's about time the Ministry of Education added to the curriculum.
We believe that this proposal has a great potential to further enhance the knowledge and understanding of our children, the future men and women of this country, with the hope that this current high levels of complacency to disaster preparedness and response can be significantly reduced.
Brooks was speaking at his DEO's 10th annual general meeting. 2 major multi-million-dollar private-public sector projects to improve roads and the use of roads should begin in the very near future. That's the word from Minister of Public Works and Transport, Michael Lashley.
The transition from sodium to LED street lighting along major highways and solar stars for road marking and continued improvement to driver and pedestrian safety through the provision of additional roundabouts at Turnpike, St. George, and Prince Road in St. Michael. These packages will lead to the generation of increased economic activity in this country.
In sports, cricket fans who paid to see Alexandra and Coleridge Parry Old Scholars in action last night in their T20 contest got their money's worth after the two sides provided an exciting game. At the end of it, Alexandra emerged the victors by 4 runs. They posted 209 for 6 after Coleridge and Parry sent them into bat. CP put up a good fight, but only reached 205 for 8 in their allotted overs.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
McInerney Quality and Consolidated Finance invite you to trade in your old car for a new one. So, bring your car and come to McInerney Quality in Wildy. That's right, all trade-ins are welcomed. Any make or model we'll trade towards your new car. Plus, you get 2 years free insurance when you purchase a Kia, Mazda or Ford. And with on-the-spot financing by Consolidated Finance, you can drive away with something new. So, bring your car and come to McInerney Quality in Wildy. All trade-ins are welcome.
In regional news, we go to St. Lucia, where former UWI lecturer Dr. Gail Rigobert is set to become one of the youngest and the first female leader of the opposition. She's been recommended to take over from former Prime Minister Stephenson King, who had been insisting he would not resign. UWP Chairman Ezekiel Joseph says the party's National Council voted at an extraordinary meeting to replace King, and the final decision had been left in the hands of the parliamentary caucus that called for King's removal. Rigobert says she intends to work with her colleagues and party to ensure the St. Lucia Labour Party administration is closely watched.
It also means that we give voice to the sentiments, the feelings and the concerns, not only of those Flubble supporters who elected us to the House, but also the thousands of St. Lucians who expect that we will serve as an effective check and balance on the governance of this country.
Internationally now, the Thai government has imposed a 60-day state of emergency in the capital Bangkok and the surrounding provinces to cope with unrest. The decree gives the government wide-ranging powers to deal with disorder. And as the state of emergency began, a leader of the pro-government Red Shirt group was shot in the leg and shoulder while standing outside his home. Police say the attack may have been politically motivated. And that's been the noon update. Join us again at 6 this evening. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Dawn Paris.
This news update brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.